Hey people, Monday, I think it's about noon, and just wanted to keep this one short. I did the bike path version, and the second set was pretty difficult. So for those that did the bike path, I'm sure you guys can relate. Love hearing back from you about this workout. It's okay to have your worst workout ever. In fact, oftentimes those things can spur us on to even better things later on, as well as teaching us a little bit more about ourselves. So if it doesn't go well today, no big deal. You're doing something that is so hard to replicate. As a young person, I am in a better position to execute this type of a workout than you guys are, because I'm at the end of my career, and as a seasoned veteran of training by themselves, I've got years and years of experience, whereas this is all new to you guys. So, think about what you're doing. Think about the value in getting out the door and training every day, and how much stronger you are because you are doing that. I know a lot of students are just inside. They're staying up late. They've got no structure in their lives. They're playing video games. They're not turning their work in. They've totally bagged it, and they've said, you know what? This pandemic, the isolation, it stinks. I have no control over it, and they've stopped growing as a person. And the thing that you can't lose sight of is, if you're doing your best, then you are growing and you're getting better as a person. And that's what it's always been about. It's not necessarily about how many girls PR or winning championships or whatever else those external factors are that you could be recognized for, medals, winning hardware at meets. It's really all about how we're growing, how we're using running as the medium, as the framework, the blueprint to become a better version of ourselves. And maybe not everybody buys into that because it sounds like rainbows and butterflies, but it's something I've always believed in, and that's the reason I'm getting out and running every single day. I don't have a huge reason to do that in my own personal life. I usually use the spring just to kind of get rolling a little bit, and then the summer with outliers is how I get in shape and get ready for my sub 5. So right now I'm running because you guys are running, and you guys are spurring me on to be honest and accountable to myself with my training, as well as hopefully I am to you. And so that's where this thing is really about. Legacy's always been about relationships and how we are using the format of running. Of course, it's better to be together and practice every single day, but even when we can't be, you guys continue to show the world how strong you are, show your family how strong you are, show your classmates that aren't runners just how dedicated and strong you are. And I want to tell you, whether you ever get recognized for it or not, it's impressive. And I encourage you to keep fighting the fight, keep walking strong, hold the line. There's so many great things about challenges and using running to help keep you healthy and positive. Studies have been done that optimists live longer than pessimists, and I believe it's all in the attitude. And the one thing we have here is choosing to focus on what you actually have control over, and the things you don't have control over right now, let go of them. Your parents, adults around you are in the same position you are. We're all struggling through this in some ways. We are allowed to have bad days. However, I think the mindset and developing just a strength within you of how you're going to tackle each day is the thing that I think we're all going to be able to share together when we are back together. So stay strong. I'm available. I'm hearing a lot of good feedback, whether it was a positive or a less than perfect workout. I even had a mom text me because they were missing the training, and the daughter who is one of the younger people on our team, was afraid to bother me. I just want to make sure everybody understands, if you text me, if you remind message me, if you email me, if you call me, whatever else ways of communication we have, it's never a bother. I'll do my best to respond to you as quickly as I can, depending on the chaos at home with my girls. I get back to you. I like to get back to you right away, so it's never a bother. Please don't hesitate to communicate with me. In fact, I think we're all thriving off of that, so the more the better. Love you guys, miss you guys. Hopefully we get to see each other soon.